everybody. Good morning. And today I'm going to discuss the auto sales numbers for the month of March and the full year FY22, which came out a couple of days back. The numbers of March were quite on expected lines on a sequential basis. On a truncated February, the numbers were quite good. Everybody showed quite a handsome growth. One reason was that we all know that February, has less days and therefore the month is truncated. Secondly, the COVID cases, are drastically reduced and almost the pandemic is expected to have gone. So, all the markets opening up completely, just like pre-COVID levels. The numbers have the sentiments have improved and therefore the numbers have also come better than the month of February. But on a YOY basis, definitely there has been some sort of reduction in the volumes. First of all, because we saw that March of 21 was quite strong just before the second wave had started, and on that base the numbers looked quite weak for YOY basis. As far as the passenger vehicles are concerned, the smaller segment of Maruti has continuously been reporting weaker numbers. 20 odd percent degrowth was reported in the Alto Wagoner segment for the month of March on a YY basis. Overall, also Maruti reported weak sales for on YY basis. But on the other hand, Tata Motors and Mahindra reported strong sales because of their recent launches, which are doing quite good. Also for Tata Motors and Mahindra, the commercial vehicle segment has performed really very well. The same story is there for Ashok Leyland as well, because we all know that the commercial vehicle story is evolving, and month-on-month basis as well as on YOY basis the numbers are looking very very strong. And the underlying parameters like the infrastructure development and the construction, mining, real estate, etc., all those industries are performing well, and that's why commercial vehicle industry is the brightest spot within the auto industry. Going forward also, I think that for commercial vehicle industry, with Rabi output expected to be very strong, we think that the truck demand will still remain buoyant. Then coming to passenger vehicles, once again, I think that Tata Motors and Mahindra, as I said earlier, because of the new launches and slightly lesser dependence on the supply of semiconductors is helping them. Also for Maruti, because of its higher scale, the requirement of semiconductors is quite high, and therefore they are facing the issue. But this issue is getting resolved up to a good extent, about 25 to 30% at least. It has got resolved, and it will take about 2 to 3 quarters more to completely resolve. So based on this, I think once this issue gets resolved, companies like Maruti also will be doing fair bit well. So going forward, I think that FY23 will be much better, especially in the second half for passenger vehicle industry as far as the supply is concerned. But demand is quite strong, going strong, and I think it is expected to be in that manner in the coming fiscal as well. On the two-wheeler front, companies like Hero, Bajaj all have posted negative growth in the domestic markets. Even TVS has posted similar kind of decline in the domestic markets for motorcycles, scooters, mopeds, everything. But going forward, we think that this a similar trend shall continue at least in the first half, because of the acquisition cost has gone up significantly, and especially in the lower segment where Hero MotoCorp is the market leader, and therefore it is facing the maximum brunt. So based on this, I think that the two-wheeler industry is in the weakest lane currently, and is expected to do so at least in the first half of the year. Then we will see, if the Diwali festive season is quite strong, then we can expect something good coming out of that. Also, there will be some sort of spike in the first quarter of FY23, because marriage season will be there in most of the parts of the country, and even the rains are expected to be normal, and therefore the rural income is expected to be good. Similar story will be there for tractors. Even tractors were in slow lane in FY22. We saw decline in full year for Mahindra and Mahindra as well as Escorts. But going forward, maybe like in first quarter, if the monsoons are good and there is a good improvement in the farm income, then definitely there will be some sort of improvement in the tractor numbers. But based on FY22, I think that will be a positive year for FY23 for the tractors. So that is our outlook on the auto industry for FY23. Thank you.